Politics, religion, and gender politics are three things that I don't talk about often in my videos. These three things are very irrelevant to my gameplay and the type of content that I make. I feel like these are very controversial topics and everyone have their own point of views or opinions on these matters. They are not relevant to anything that I post, nor are they relevant to any of my streams. The reason I bring this up is because in today's video, I will be exploring the toxicity, not only that is on Twitch, but mainly that comes through the Marvel Rivals community. Today's specific example stems from a larger Twitch streamer where not only was he being toxic, but his very own community was being transphobic. Mental asylum tags. Those tags are cringe. What are those tags? He is just baiting views. To give context to these messages, when they are referring tags, they are referring my stream tags. Tags on a stream on Twitch helps viewer find a streamer that they are looking for. So when they search these specific keywords, the streamer will pop up. All of these comments are weird as they are referencing to my tags, obviously me being trans or LGBT. But the thing that I do want to really point out is someone saying I am baiting views. I find it very disrespectful for somebody to say that I am baiting views by putting in my tags that I am transgender or LGBT, where one, it is true, I am both of those things, and two, why would I fake that for views? Like, what about baiting that would be even effective in the Marvel Rivals community? And three, the whole point of tags is for the viewer to find a streamer through those tags. So yes, I am looking for views, but I am not baiting for views. I'm not doing something that's untrue or putting something weird inside of my tags to like gain some type of viewer base that is not true to my content. But icing on the cake, after a bunch of people pointed out my tags and made a bunch of different comments on my tags, a lot of those chatters went out of their way to just misgender me outright. Misgendering isn't something that I am new to. It happens every day, all the time, even in my own chat, and it doesn't really upset me. Something that does make me scratch my head is when you clearly see the tags, they make comments about me being trans and whatnot, and then they continuously after that purposely misgender me. I'm fully aware of accidents, and I think accidents happen more than often. They happen a lot, but in this situation with them commenting and pointing that out and then purposely after misgendering me, they're clearly doing it on purpose. And that's where we get to the point where things start to become disrespectful. Even after the whole situation where me and Captain Coach were in two different games, the chatters were still pointing out the tags. So with that happening in the chats, Captain Coach 100% saw that and knew what was going on. Not only did he not care, but he himself purposely misgendered me. I just don't understand how a community and also a streamer themselves can just come into another person's community or even my chat. He came into my chat himself and was just being full on disrespectful. Even while we were in game and we were still trying to play and give comms, he was being disrespectful. At one point, he even called me autistic. I can understand getting frustrated over the game or even losing, but the game is never that serious where you need to call somebody autistic over losing and then come into their chat to start rage baiting, to start drama, and allow others to be openly transphobic.
I have found one of them.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Deadpool.
Found one of them. I took great pleasure in striking you
Oh
down.
man, they're on. 100 support, 100 support. We just need to stabilize. Pop your cloak, pop your cloak. Oh no.
They don't have support. We just win. We just win.
You like blew up.
Yeah.
Yo, that fucking door like napped your ass, bro. Just one shot you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Fuck
They also
me,
have
bro.
a cap on me.
I didn't have my cooldown. Wait, we don't just win. We're actually like,
I'm 100%.
they're still holding it down. I'm coming back, I'm gonna go in supports.
Almost have all.
I'm jumping down now. So as you just saw on the first fight, we had the upper hand after we killed both supports. What we had to do was dive the backline and take out both supports because the enemy team is on triple tank. We are also on triple tank. Another thing to note is as I was fighting, I was giving comms, and when I died, and as you just saw, I just came back, I was giving comms and telling them when I was going on the backline. This is important to note for later on.
I need to ult. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we go through? 2, 1. My bad, Cloak. Who killed you? So I know.
Capture the mission area!
No rest from the eternal struggle.
My ulted because we're all one. Not just the whole.
Aye, just what I needed.
Looks like we've got
I
ourselves a
feel
target.
renewed.
Beholds the god of thunder!
Heaven!
Both supports on my own.
What?
I am
Trevor only killed Killstar.
What are you aiming at?
So here I thought after the first fight where we dived the backline and we killed both supports and we had a winning chance, obviously we can't beat the enemy team in a brawl when they're on our backline. Healing will fail because we cannot kill the enemy team. They are way tankier than we are and they do way more damage. So all we can do is really jump first onto their backline before they do on ours and try to kill their supports and then finish them off. For some reason, this time my team decided to peel. And they failed to peel because my invis died immediately. In response to my invis being ulted by the Thor and dying, I tried to ult their backline to apply some pressure. And as you can see here, I'm solo diving them. So obviously, I'm not really going to kill them as fast as they're killing our backline. Like, bro. I don't think we have the DPS to peel. Like, we should be just going on their backline.
On my side.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I feel renewed.
This spot doesn't feel right.
So here, this time, I decided to stay with my team and help them peel this time. But as you can see, somebody still dies, which is our Deadpool. And they do lose a Thor when this happens, but we didn't kill him just because we could survive the dive and kill the Thor. We killed the Thor because the Thor was straight up feeding. You can see he's separated from his team. So my thought process right here was we only killed somebody when they were feeding. So clearly, the peeling is not really going to work out with this team comp.
To change our comp.
This should cure my ails.
No one play Wolf. Wolf is really good in this comp.
I don't know why we're trying to kill 3 tanks in Iron Fist when we're on 3 tanks.
Or a dagger.
What are you aiming at?
Go Iron Fist.
Or we can just go on their backline. They can't even patty cake. The one time we killed anything was when we went on their backline.
Yeah, we can do that too.
As you guys just heard, I explained what I just said to my team to let them know how we should play if we're going to stick with this team comp. And Captain Coach himself agreed with me. And on top of that, I never disagreed with the option of swapping to a comp with more damage. All I did was simply provide another solution. So this gives my team 2 ways to win. A, one of the 3 tanks swap to DPS so we can have more DPS and we can play for the peel better. Or B, go with my solution. If all 3 of us tanks want to stay tank and we refuse to swap, we can all play the dive playstyle of diving the backline all together as 3 tanks and trying to kill their supports rather than peeling. You guys are also going to see that right here, Captain Coach is going to have a little bit of an attitude with me after agreeing with me, and he's going to say that we're going to need to calm if we're going to do the diving, which I let him know nicely that, hey, I have been calming this entire time, and every single time that I dove, I let my team know I was diving, which you guys saw I did do.
You guys need to pull that shit out.
I said every single time I went on
This
backline.
is how the universe ends. I shall go down fighting.
Maybe Deadpool, do you play like a DPS or something?
30
Guru?
seconds before you attack.
Which
Get
one is
ready.
Guru?
Do you play DPS?
So you're the almighty Phoenix, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Not as big as I expected.
They're Deadpool? Oh yeah,
Could
this
use
is all.
some DPS. Wow, man, triple tanks OP. Just playing
Speaking
around.
of which, if you're looking for planets to burn,
The hand of
If we're
Nemesis
singing
here.
triple DPS, we have animal backline, so we should be able to outlive them.
Their Thor cap is just doing whatever they want.
One.
I feel like we need more damage to pressure them.
Got it?
Here, alright. The only way to win is us jumping the backline with this comp. So just hard jump their backline.
So as you can see there, my team had a not too bad conversation before the round started about what we should do. And Rocket is literally saying, you guys should just jump their backline. We swapped our backline so they can survive even better. So now we have a backline that can survive dive a little bit more, and that they think we should just jump their backline. I also want you guys to note that this Rocket is Captain Coach's duo. So this guy himself is just agreeing with me and repeating what I said.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm diving.
A mystic shield.
Motion for you guys. Go.
Y'all see how easy it is? Like, we just jumped their
I
backline.
probably should know.
That's all we should
That's
do.
my bad team. Skill point. No, the first time I had to. This time, bad.
The god of thunder!
No. My bad. That was a careful. I got that.
Jeff is dead.
Let's see it. Alright, that one was bad. That was on me. No, inches I had to because it was one. 3 of us was one.
That Captain Coach on my team?
You weren't looking back, obviously. You were in front of me. You don't know. It's fine. We have Jeff for this fight.
I'm gonna call him Slurs.
Iron Fist. There's nothing.
Oh, sorry. Unmute Jeff.
As you can see here, this is another clear example. Earlier, we won the fight when we dove the backline immediately. We went right in and we won the fight. But here, we took a little bit too long to get in and they got in first and they killed our backline. Me and Captain Coach did a little side quest fighting that Iron Fist. He called it out. So me trying to be a good teammate, I responded to his call out and I jumped the Iron Fist with him and we couldn't kill him. So we made it late to the backline with the Deadpool and we killed nothing.
We're both really.
I don't think my Deadpool has ever jumped the
I'm
backline.
telling you, like, just go more damage and we'll win. Like,
Their team's capture progress has passed the
they
halfway
literally can't heal through it if we just get more damage. They have a Mantis cloak. They cannot heal through it if we go more damage. Like, they don't have the healing. Let's make it easier for us, please. It's like the Thor and Cap are doing whatever they want. They will not be able to go through it. They just get damage.
Keep healing me, Jeff.
But don't overcomplicate it. It's not that complicated.
Let's go.
At this point, he's obviously frustrated and arguing with the team about what to do, and he's deciding to peel instead of dive. I already went in to dive, and I thought I was alone, but my Deadpool did catch up to me, and he took my kill by ulting, which is perfectly fine. We're still peeling, by the way. Like, we're still hard peeling.
Vengeance shall be mine.
Berserker! Rage!
You get res.
So again, for like the 1,000,000th time, I went in again and I got a kill, but then the Mantis is 1 HP where we could kill 2, and unfortunately nobody's there to help me or get the cleanup. Either one would have been fine. I'm not gonna lie, at this point, after the arguing started, I was already starting to feel demoralized and thought the game was over at this point.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
us against the world.
Heaven is on my side.
They're down a healer. They have one healer.
You can't call me useless when you're 5 and 7.
You are useless. You're both useless, to be fair.
For sure. So here's where I get thrown in a mix. The Deadpool makes a comment towards me in the chat, which you can't see because my emoji is blocking it. But he called me useless and said I was doing nothing, when clearly he was getting any kills on the backline because I was doing most of the damage to the backline. Early game, you guys also saw, Captain Coach got a couple final hits because I was jumping on the backline. So I simply responded that he can't call me useless because he is 5 and 7, which is negative. So if I'm useless, he is just as useless as I am.
I mean, you're playing the lowest damage.
Keep playing triple tank and hard healing. That's definitely working for you guys.
I mean, you're playing the lowest damage tank in a game where we need damage. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, you are useless.
Bro, well, obviously nobody's gonna swap, so why don't you play the actual comp the way it needs to be played? Just dive their backline. They have a Mantis, they're not gonna patty cake. Like, you're begging for something that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're autistic, bro.
Yeah, call me autistic. Like, I don't disagree with you, you need the damage, but we're not swapping. And there's the toxicity. So, it started off with him saying, I'm playing the lowest DPS tank when we need damage, and he said that as I killed a cloak and dagger. I'm still diving, and I'm diving alone at this point, and I still killed their healer. Simply told him none of us are obviously going to swap, so just play the playstyle we need to play according to the comp, which is dive their backline, because we can't peel because we have no damage. As you guys see, he just kept going on and getting upset, and he called me autistic. You could just cry like a baby or play the game. Well, like, you're a grown man that chooses to cry like a baby.
Yeah, you could try to turn it on me.
Nah, grown man that chooses to cry like a baby instead of play the game.
Rip your ass.
I'm just stating the facts.
Yeah,
Keep crying like a baby. You can give comms and dive the backline when I ask you to and win,
like a baby.
or you can cry like a baby.
Like a baby.
My side.
As you cry like a baby. No, I mean not to cry like a baby.
Whoa, calm down, big guy. Calm down.
Yeah, I am a big guy. Say that to my face, I bet you wouldn't.
I just said it.
I'm a huge guy.
I can tell. I can tell.
Superior and better than you at video games.
Oh, for sure.
And that's why. That is why.
Yes, that is definitely worth something to boast about.
Yeah, it is. Because.
What are you aiming at?
GG. And even after that little bit of toxicity, at the very end, when my Jeff said GG, I just responded back, GG. Like, I still just said GG's at the end. It is what it is. We lost and we move on. But here's what he had to say right after, and from his POV, because from my POV, I couldn't even hear it because I had music playing.
GG.
Avoid me. No one's gonna watch your Twitch. Avoid me.
As I am saying GG's, you're going to say nobody's going to watch my Twitch? Straight up trying to ego me and be toxic at the very end. Immediately as the game ended, this guy wasted no time to go into my stream and start hate watching. And his chatters started saying the transphobic things that I showed earlier and more.
Piss carpet I had in a long time. It's so close. It's okay, we'll win it.
Avoid me, please? Brother, you are perma avoided. If you want to put me on the avoid list, just avoid me. Womp womp. You can avoid me if it's that deep for you. You can avoid me. I have a better avoids than that, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't want to avoid the person who's carrying you're a dumbass.
Grown men going in your chat? Bro, it is what it is. At least I'm not as miserable as they are. C2 player sneaks into Eternity game. I mean, yeah. It's just how it's gonna be. There's just not enough people in the higher elos. Isn't Captain Coach like 40? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know. Elo boosted hero talking like you're good. How am I elo boosted? I solo queue. You're just toxic for no reason. Bro, every single time I've seen anything about you, it's just you being toxic and having an ego. What rank are you, Captain? Like, genuinely. I want to know. Because if you look at my games tonight, when did I start? I started tonight. I lose with you. Like, hello? You're Celestial 1. And you're playing on a Smurf. Like, what are you doing, bro? No MVPs. Oh man, so tough. Womp womp. That's just your ego talking again. Like I said, you're a grown-ass man who is miserable. If I show you something, bro, if I show you one above all, you're gonna be like, oh, you're not this rank. If I show you a higher rank than that rank on a leaderboard, you're not this one. You're just gonna raise the bar, but you have such a massive ego that you can't comprehend that somebody doesn't give a fuck about the game as much as you do. You can just keep crying while you're in Celestial.
All right, we're good. D1 Rage Baiter. This is a bad look. Oh yeah, my bad. I didn't know rage baiting people was bad.
When you are complaining and talking shit to me for an entire match that we played, and then you come to my stream afterwards to talk more shit, that is not rage bait. You are consistently talking shit to me and being toxic. When you call somebody autistic just because they told you that they don't think the team will swap the comp, so they give you a solution, and your response is, yeah, you're autistic, you are trying to mask hate watching with rage bait. Those are two different things. You went into my stream telling your chat that you were going to Q snipe my stream so you don't get into my game. But instead you went into my stream and immediately started typing, talking shit to me. You went to my stream claiming you were going to do one specific thing, but then you proceeded to disrespect me. And once it got too far, you decided to call it rage bait. The saddest part about this is not even that at the same time your chatters were being transphobic and pointing out me being LGBT like it's relevant to anything. After the fact, everything happened when I was playing my next game and I already moved on from the situation. Your own chatters started coming into my chat and a multitude of them were apologizing for you because they did not agree with what you did and what you said. You have influence and you choose to use that influence in a toxic way. That's everything from start to finish. You guys saw the whole thing uncut. All I did was sprinkle in a little bit of pausing here and there to just give some context. Before we finish, I do want to show one more thing. I mentioned earlier in the video to Captain Coach that every time I engage with him or I've seen him, it's always something toxic. And a big reason I say this is because the one other time that I've engaged with him, early on, about 4 months ago, when Angela first came out, I absolutely destroyed him and his team. And this clip, as you're going to see here, is him being toxic as usual. This is not rage bait. This guy is just pure toxic.
There's no fucking way. Fucking worthless, man. Dude, Angela's so OP. That guy is so bad at Angela too. He's actually so terrible. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. That character's just so fucking broken, man. Such a